In today's lesson, we are going to review questions pertaining to strand 4 of the computing curriculum, captioned computational thinking, particularly introduction to programming. Let's take a look at this question. Here we are instructed to assign the data type to the data provided. So typically I would just put in the answers, but let's verify the answers using an actual program. So here we are with Visual Studio Code, which is essentially a program for writing other programs. Once it's launched, there are two parts to this interface. There is the left part, which is essentially where the code for the program is written, and then the right part where there's a display of what the program will output. So to get started, I pick this new icon here and type a name for the file that I'm going to create. Then to determine the particular language, I add py, which in this case is for Python. Here I'm allowed to declare a variable. A variable is essentially a container that holds the various data that I'm allowed to put in. So as the first question has it, it says hello world. Then I'm going to use the program to find out the type of data that is held in the container called X. So to do that, I'll use type and then I'll indicate the name of the container I declared, which was X. Here I use the word container to mean variable. So with this, I save and then run the program to find out. It says str. Str is just a short form for string. Moving on to the next question, it said the number -10, and as it were, I'll save and run the program to find out. It says 10 is what? An integer. Finally, I would also test the number 2.09, save and run, and it says the name is float. So particularly the difference between the float and then the whole number negative that I wrote is that one has a decimal point, the other does not. So integers do not have decimal point, but it can be negative and positive, whilst the float have decimal points. Finally, the last data type is the one that may hold the value false or true. Let's find out what name is given to this type of data by running the code. It says bool, and bool is a short form for boolean. So with this, we can comfortably answer our questions and align them essentially as integer for the one without the decimal point, float for those with decimal point, string for the characters that may form a sentence, and then boolean for the true or false. A special form of string is character, which essentially represents only one item within a string, which we have here, and so we refer to it as character. So this answers this particular question. I hope this video helped.